Hello, 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 and welcome with Cooking with Camille. I'm your girl Camille with the most. We're here to make a dinner, Sunday dinner. Uh, I'm on. Didn't go to church today. I'm a little wore down. Have fell, and so my leg is kind of hurting. So I'm standing on a walker. Okay, here we go. We got green beans going. I cooked these yesterday, but I'm warming them up today. Finished seasoning them. I got water boiling here for my noodles. I'm gonna make a macaroni and cheese spaghetti. Okay. Then in the oven, somebody gave me some yams, and I'm gonna try to use these yams up, see if I got how they work, cause they was awfully little and they hard. So we're gonna see how they work. We're gonna put them in the oven now. Then that's my skillet getting my cornbread ready. Then I got my chicken legs on down there. I'm gonna bake those, cause I made pulled pork. Smoked it on the smoker. And I'm getting it in, it's in the crock pot now to get the barbecue sauce all flavored in it. There's the pulled pork. I smoked it in the smoker yesterday. So, ooh, it smells good every time I open it. And what else I gotta make? I can't remember what else we make, but just follow along. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna use these fettuccine noodles. I like those better than spaghetti noodles because they hold up better. So we're not gonna do like a what they call it, Italian do. You know, they don't break up their noodles. But I'm going to break mine. I'm just going to break them in half one time and drop them in. So, I like mine kind of broken. It's still going to be big. Just, it ain't going to hurt to break them in half. So that's what we're going to do with that. And then once we boil our noodles, then we'll make our sauce. And we'll just I put like a tablespoon of olive oil in my water so the noodles won't stick. Okay? This should be good right there. Okay, and we're just going to stir that around and clean up my mess I just made on the floor. So, and just keep watching it like every 3 minutes. Shouldn't take no more than about 8 minutes to cook. This is coming along. Y'all can see the oil is in there to stop it from sticking. And then we're going to use some Gouda cheese and some Kobe Jack and some cheddar to make our sauce, and some carnation milk. I'm going to do a no egg macaroni and cheese. I learned that from, y'all heard of Darius Cook, the chef. He don't like eggs, so he don't put eggs and stuff. And the macaroni and cheese, I made it last time, turned out so good. So we're going to try that again this time with no eggs. Eggs don't do nothing but make it a little rich anyway. Then I made a banana nut cake. I have to show y'all that later. I just covered it up. Okay, I'm going to make some cornmeal. So I got the cornmeal and the flour and some sugar in there. And I'm going to put a little milk. And I'm going to add some honey because I like mine real sweet. Put some honey in there. I'll say about 2 tablespoons of honey. To make it some honey cornbread, and then we'll put some on the top. I'll put 2 eggs in there. You can put 3. And then we'll just make sure you wash your whip. And then we're just going to whip it. I got my skillet in the oven trying to get hot so we can add some of that oil in here. And we're just going to mix it together and make a pan of cornbread. Okay, so we got the green beans. And what I did in my green beans, I just used season with whatever you want to season with. I put some chicken. I had fried some chicken the other day. And I put some chicken drippings in there. And I put a little bit of turkey tails in there. And some onion, cut up an onion. And your seasonings. Then let me stir my pasta. Okay, then I just cooked it last night. So I like my beans to be cooked a long time, like maybe about an hour and a half. So the longer you cook them, the better they taste. Okay, I got my chicken on. That takes about an hour. Then I got my yams. We don't know how long they're going to take because somebody gave me those and they was hard as a brick. So no softness nowhere. So we're going to hope that they turn out okay the longer you cook them. Okay, so now we're going to get our corn. Let me get some more cornmeal. I think I made this a little too milky. So this is what I use, the buttermilk cornmeal mix, pearl milling. I'm just going to add maybe about another cupful to thicken it up a little bit. Ooh, that was more than a cup. And we're just going to continue to mix that till we get a little thicker. I don't like it too wet. Just a little thicker, okay? Then we're going to pour it in the hot skillet with the grease and pour a little grease in here. And then we're going to put it in the, now I made it too thick, okay? I got a heavy hand today. Okay, that looks good. And make sure you mix it really good. Then we'll add the oil to it. I was going to make some hot water cornbread, but I add the grease to it. Mix it together. And then we'll add our cornbread. Then you just smooth it around. Then we're going to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. 30 to 35 minutes. And then when it comes out, we'll put some honey on it. Again, a lot of hush. Okay, here we're just going to rinse our noodles and let them sit there for a minute while we make our sauce. Okay, now we're going to make my sauce for my macaroni. So what we're going to do, we're going to use, I used 1 can of carnation milk. I got some Gouda here. I got some, I don't like mine real tangy. I got some mild cheddar. And I got some Kobe Jack. So we're going to cut all this up and put it in, chunk it up, and turn it on low. And we're just going to stir it till it all melts down. I'm going to cut it all in cubes until it all get melted. Okay, and then I got a bag of Kobe and mild cheddar, just in case I need more to go on it when I layer it. Okay, and we're just going to cut it up until it's all melted, and that's how we're going to do it. Okay, now the cheddar. You can use sharp cheddar or you can use mild cheddar. And you can use provolone, mozzarella, but it's mozzarella in my Kobe Jack, so I'm using that. Now the Gouda. Gouda just has a better flavor and gives it a better flavor. But you can use whatever cheeses you want and just melt it all down. And we're not going to use no egg. I didn't, this is Darius Cook, how to learn not to use egg, and it turns out so much better. And if you want to use egg, you can use egg. You're just making it a little richer. It's already rich with all this cream and cheese and stuff. And then you're going to use salt and pepper to season the noodles. And you're going to get a wire whip. And just keep stirring it until it all melts down. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, it's almost melted down. Y'all see how creamy that is? Look how creamy that is. And if you need to add another can of carnation milk, you can, to keep it thick. But I'm gonna let that cook down maybe about 5 more minutes till all the lumps are out of it. And then you're gonna add your noodles to this. I'm gonna be back when I want to add the noodles. Well, you know what? We can add the noodles now. I drained it. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. cheese all on my darn phone. Washed it real good and get all the starch out of it. And then we're just going to mix that together. Let me get a spoon. Then we're just going to mix it together. And all the sauce will be on every noodle. Now this is when you can add your salt and pepper, or you can add your salt and pepper when you put it in your casserole dish to make sure it's got enough salt. And I don't cook with a lot of salt because the cheese is salty, so I'm just going to put pepper on it and a little parsley, Italian seasoning. And we're just going to let this sit for about 3 more minutes, and then we'll put it in the casserole dish. Because I wanted to tell you that I put a cup of sour cream in there too. Then I started layering it, and then I'm going to put cheese on top of that. And then layer it again, season it with salt and pepper. I put some, I got some provolone here. I'm going to use up this provolone. Like so. Make it real cheesy. And then we're going to put the, shred it. Get a knife.
It looks like they got 2 tomahawks.
And we're going to put some shredded cheese on top of that. You can put as much cheese as you want in there. Then I'm going to put the rest of the noodles in there. And the white stuff is sour cream. And then I'm going to wash up these dishes while this is cooking. Ooh, let me check on my cornbread. Oh, let me take it out. Then we're going to spread it. Excuse me. Excuse me, pepper. Add just a little salt, not much, because we don't do salt. And some parsley. Not parsley. Italian seasoning. And some more cheese. And we're going to put paprika on top of it. Add some more cheese. Like so. Then you have your spaghetti. Mac and cheese spaghetti. And the paprika. And pour on that. Sprinkle it to make it turn brown for color. And we're going to put it in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. Okay? Y'all, look at this cornbread. Don't it look wonderful? And we're going to punch holes in it. Couple holes. And then we're going to pour honey on top of it. And let it cool. Honey and butter. And then I'm going to do the butter. Should have did the butter first. But that's okay. It's okay. And we're going to take that. Like so. Look at that, y'all. And our cornbread's done. Honey cornbread. And we'll just let that melt Then I'm going to add some more honey to it. Because you want that honey to go down in the inside also. Just like so. Okay. Cornbread's done. Here we go. This is what we got so far. This is my barbecue pulled pork. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Pulled pork. This is our honey cornbread. Here's our big chicken. Look at our macaroni cheese spaghetti. Our green beans. And all we're waiting for is our yams. These are the ones I told you somebody gave me. I hope they turn out good. Okay. And we'll be ready. And here's the last of the yams. Okay. I just want to make sure they were done. These are the ones I told you somebody gave me. I just wanted to see how they turn out. They were just so small. They were so little. I've never seen so many little lambs. But we're going to drain some of this off and we're going to serve them. Okay. So now we got everything we can turn up and show you what the plate looks like.